Here, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the latest album that recently released from Stratovarius called Survive. Now this opens up with an awesome title track called Survive. The brilliant waves of electricity and varying levels of tempos and pulse-pounding musical attacks that complement the inspiring Never Say Die message. I love how thick and tough the riffs are, throughout this song, giving a strong platform and strong base for this song to really revolve around, with some impeccable drum work. So right off the bat, you're getting really hit hard by the title track Survive, and then we're going to flow into some more drum work here in this next one called Demand. I feel like the drums hit harder here. They got some quick spots of fiery snare shots, and they definitely give a boost to an already high octane song that is full of pulse pounding guitars, vocals, and keyboards. So right off the bat, boom, you're getting hit hard with some nice electricity, nice energy from Stratovarius on these two tracks, and then it's followed up by a really solid track with more incredible drums. In my opinion, rarely have I felt the drums convey such an emotion. I don't think they really convey an emotion usually, but they help sort of dictate and help that with its pacing. But this one, I really felt the drums actually had an entity of its own in this, and they're very significant in the song Broken. I love the galloping double bass. The tempo shifts are beautiful and make for a unique contrast of heavy and intense, and then intensity with despair. That's what I mean by that emotion from the drums I felt sort of dictating this and really driving it forward. And I love the balance of simplified and precise guitar work throughout. That sort of added a nice balance as well. The keyboards created a wicked aura that helps sort of meld everything together in this track, sort of uniting everything, which all united in the mega chorus. So Broken, I think, is one of the best tracks on this album, in my opinion. Really driven by the drums, though. I really enjoyed that. So right off the bat, like I said, you got Survive, Demand, Broken. These three tracks right off the hop on this album really get the listener. There's so many different elements and energies going on and emotions. I thought, yeah, that's a great way to start the album with these three tracks. Then I want to jump down to Frozen in Time. This is a cool concept. I've never really heard a concept about Pompeii, besides American Pompeii by Anthrax, but nothing quite to like this level of Frozen in Time by Stratovarius here. This conveys the theme musically so well. The tranquility is shattered by dark percussion, and then you got the impending doom that is enhanced by this foreboding that seems to be brewing in the atmosphere in the track that I felt. And the guitar tone also helps build the brood, or builds as the song broods more and more. So adding that to the atmosphere that was developing in the track, the guitar tone really sort of amped that up towards and helped build it more and more as the song sort of built along, as the lyrics came to fruition more and more as well, and told the tale of humanity captured in stillness. So you have all these elements to sort of add to the story of Pompeii, and it almost feels like the volcano goes off, and then you're feeling it all. And that's why I felt like the elements sort of did in this, starting with the drums, the keyboards, the guitars, Timo Kotepelto's vocals, sort of all building that towards the impending doom, which was coming upon the people there. So I thought Frozen in Time was really cool, the way it built like that, sort of playing along with maybe someone's visual aspect of what actually happened that day. So kudos to Stratovarius on doing that musically. Then we jump on to something, really one of my favorite tracks, really exciting, really energetic, World on Fire. This teases many times throughout with some fantastic melodies from Timo Kotepelto. The guitars and keyboards evolve with sprinkles of octaves flowing up here, flowing up, keeping the pace high, whereas you got some lower ones caressing or some pacing that caresses the lower senses. So you got this sort of weird balance here, whereas the guitars and vocals and keyboards are sort of up here, but the drum pacing is down here. So it sort of creates a unique aspect. You'll have to listen to it to understand, but that's what sort of I felt on World of Fire. But I love how Timo Kotopelto accentuates and pushes his range at moments, really helping level up the chorus and level up the crucial message behind World on Fire. I really like that we have this sort of different balance of things going on here, and Timo Kotopelto pushing that and really accentuating stuff. It really gets the message across on World on Fire, which is a great message. I really love the lyrics behind this one. Easily one of my favorite tracks on the album. Then I'm going to jump down to the closing track. I'm going to skip a few songs, but I want to jump down to this track, Voice of Thunder. I really liked Stratovarius closing off their albums recently with sort of these epic tracks, and Voice of Thunder is definitely that huge epic piece. So many layers and avenues throughout this track. It starts like a ballad, like a storm on the horizon, just off the horizon that you can hear, and the thunder sort of rolls in and the bleak clouds start to rumble, but the sun finds a way to shine in during the chorus, I felt, and that's where it sort of comes to life a little bit. And then you got these musical lightning strikes guiding us to the golden gateways of heaven, and that's what I felt sort of this giant interlude was just this musical shots of lightning and thunder and a lot of energy here, a lot of dynamics, and then you sort of slide back in and come back to that sunshine again, for the chorus, and then we get projected towards a very epic and grand outro. So I really like what Stratovarius did with Voice of Thunder. Really caps off this album that is full of strong messages and strong atmosphere and emotion. There's a lot of like ups and downs emotionally in it, and I think Voice of Thunder sort of captures everything that the album has with its energy and its bleakness and its darker emotions and more pulse pounding emotions and things like that. I think Stratovarius captured that. I think it's a really solid album overall. Definitely going to be up on my top 5 already. For albums this year. Really enjoyed Survive. I think Stratovarius did an awesome job. I really enjoyed what they did. All the links, of course, will be down in the description below, along with more of my Stratovarius videos that I talked about. Hopefully you guys want to go back and check those out. I talked about quite a bit of Stratovarius already, and this is the capstone of it. This is what I was building towards, talking about Stratovarius' album Survive. So I hope you guys enjoy this album. Feel free to leave comments below. Obviously, like I said, check down the description below for all the songs and links to Stratovarius' stuff. Until next time, folks, how about some heavy listening?